This is the dart. There's nothing wrong with your monitor. It's dark. Real quick. Some of you guys want to gripe about how can a 35-year-old be a Grandmaster? How can a 30-year-old be a Master? How can a 25-year-old be a Master? Or a teacher? How can a 20-year-old be a Sensei? They can be those ranks at 20 and 25, 30, 35 because they're smarter than us. I'm sorry, you're just going to have to take it. You're just going to have to take the L. They're smarter than we are. They got the gifting and the talents, and they started earlier than we did, and they were consistent before we were, and that's why they are 6th, 7th, 8th degrees, maybe even 10th degrees before they even break 40 years old. Just like Jigoro Kano was young when he created Judo. Just like Bruce Lee was young when he created Jeet Kune Do. Okay? People can found styles before they're 60 years old because they're smarter than the rest of us and they were more dedicated. I would be a 7th degree black belt probably right now. At 45, I'd probably be a 7th degree, maybe even an 8th degree if I was just consistent. But there was no way I couldn't afford to be consistent like that. I couldn't afford it price-wise. There was just nobody who would have been able to trade me at the time. And it just was not in the cards for me. And that's fine. I'll get there when I get there. But these other people have gotten there. And I don't think you should knock them. You shouldn't knock them because they're 20-year-old black belt. And they're mature enough to teach. 25-year-old 4th degree black belt. Mature enough to run their own school at 25. They're 25-year-olds who are officers in the military, and they lead people into real, actual combat, not a martial arts, but martial as in actual war. And we don't think there's any big deal with that. So what are you talking about? Come on, there are countries where you have 10-year-olds that kill people. So, I mean, look, you just have a problem with bowing to someone who's younger than you, and that's fine. So if you just don't want to train with a teacher that's younger than you, just don't train with a teacher that's younger than you. But don't act like a young person can't get a high rank because they do it all the time. Look at the people who are in the UFC. They have black belts in multiple disciplines and high ranks. You going to tell me they don't know what they're doing? Well, some of them don't. But you see what I'm saying, right? So come on, don't be phony. You just don't want to bow to a teacher that's younger than you are. Don't hate on them. Don't act like they don't deserve their rank or they don't deserve their title and they don't know what they're doing. Because guess what? They do, and they're smarter than you, and they're smarter than me too. Because they got there before they got old.